name's Kim Cookson. I'm also known as the Art Mama. So welcome to Art Mama Therapy. This is where you find out where your art is in your heart, and it's great for health and happiness. Now, my last suite of videos, I'm giving you all kinds of different modalities to do. I've talked about clay, I've talked about sand tray, I've really tried to introduce, I've talked about puppets, other modes of expression. Now, and some of these you can use with your family, with your friends, with groups, with children. And the next one is kind of cool because I really still love stuffed animals. I'm a big kid. This is my teddy bear. I even have this in my living room. Now you're thinking, what is stuffed animals and this got to do with art therapy? Well, it just so happens that you've heard about real animals with the mature adults, elderly, and how it acts as, as a guide in terms of health and regulating and keeping people calm and making people feel happy. You've seen it when people bring animals into retirement or nursing homes, and it's a great program. Well, you don't necessarily have to have a real furry creature to get that feeling. You can have a stuffed furry creature. Now, my daughter-in-law, and this is sort of a little bit of a capitalistic pitch, but I want you to know she makes these things called love buddies, and just holding them and petting them for seniors, especially with dementia, but also yourself. Now, I know this sounds a little like, oh, I'm not gonna hold my toy, but it does work, it's comforting. These love buddies, by the way, will have the pattern available for you to sell at the end of on my website and at the end of the video. But they're called love buddies, and she's already used them because she has worked in retirement and nursing homes, and she made one and brought them in, and they actually work. And they're called love buddies. You've probably seen something similar, but it's really, now I haven't named these guys yet. I don't know. Maybe if you want, send me in some ideas for some names for the love buddies, like specific names like Charlie or Esmeralda. I don't know, I'm just making them up at the top of my head because, as you know, I don't have this scripted. It's right from the heart. So I pulled an article, extracted an article off the internet from the New York Times, very reputable source, and it says, "Best source of comfort, adults with stuffed animals feels great." And this is by Leila Moore from the New York Times. It says, adults need comforting too. This was the overwhelming message from the readers who commented on a personal essay published in the New York Times Magazine on Tuesday, this is back in December 2018, by an adult who plays with and travels with shares a pillow with stuffed animals. Over 100 people commented on our story, including many who said they also keep stuffed animals in their lives. Exhibit A, like me. Anyway, and because it's not just because they like to play. Those who had experienced serious illness and trauma said their stuffed animals helped them cope in the hospital or after the deaths of loved ones. Others said their stuffies, don't call them toys, of course, they are real, like the Velveteen Rabbit. Now, let me just sidebar here. Has anyone read this Velveteen Rabbit? Have you ever? If you haven't in your lifetime, get the book at the library, or you can go online and take a look at one. But this is the most beautiful book. But it talks about being loved, and this is what this book is all about. And the Velveteen Rabbit. And I won't be a spoiler alert, but notice there's a little magical thing here. So, highly recommend. It's a beautiful, creative book, and this one is by Marjorie Williams, and it's illustrated by Donna Green. But Marjorie Williams is the creator of the Velveteen Rabbit, and it's the same theory that your attachment to something that you love helps you calm down because it's a sure thing. It's you. It's a part of you. And rubbing and holding a stuffed animal is okay if you need it, especially if you've had a trauma. And talk to them. Listen, this is what one guy said. Tell us about your favorite stuffed animal and how they have or did remain part of your life. So here it is. I went through a personal crisis. This is from one of the bloggers who participated in this New York Times article. I went through a personal crisis earlier this year, and talking with my stuffies has been one way I've coped with the trauma. Certainly maintaining a relationship with my stuffed animals is not a substitute for other steps I've taken to get through a difficult time in my life. Right, absolutely. All right, this is just a suggestion. including seeing a therapist, staying busy with work, spending time with friends and family, and being part of a faith community. But talking to my stuffies is unique in this sense. Everyone gets along. No kidding, they don't talk back. There is no arguing, no hostility, no judging, and no anger. We sometimes get sad together, but then we can comfort each other. Yeah, so there's an anchor to turbulent water. There's a beacon of hope. There's all kinds of great testimonies here on how people use their stuffed animals. I would like to take it just a tad further. I think you should, if you got a stuffed animal, I'm just gonna turn sideways here. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Better that. I'm just gonna go right to the whiteboard. If you've got a stuffed animal, get a piece of paper out and just free write what that stuffed animal means to you. You know, like my bear, it was given to me in childhood. It was fun. It was given to me by my mother. I keep it on my bed. Just free write ideas. Just free write the association you have. And that also, this free writing is also a wonderful way to express yourself, release emotion, calm down, work through an issue. It's just a wonderful way to figure things out. And just write it down. And then the next thing you like to do is draw it. Just draw Mr. Bear. I'm just doing it quick here just to show you. I'm not, it's not about the product, remember that. Oh, that's a cat, Kim, it's not a bear. Haha, sorry. Anyway, just draw it. So the two parts between the holding, your love buddy, your stuffed, between the writing, between the drawing, all that can work. And this is a great activity if you have kids. Oh, the kids, get them all together, get all your stuffed toys lined up and draw them and talk to them and even maybe do a play. Remember I talked about puppets? Maybe make the stuffed animals part of the play. Have a ball with it, enjoy, be a kid again. So thank you very much for watching me today, and if you would like to learn more about my videos, go to www.artmama.ca. Love to hear from you on Facebook or contact me. Thanks so much, take care, bye-bye.